Hey Simply Bakers, it's Lainey, and today I'm really excited to be sharing some of my favorite vegan pie recipes. These are great to bring for the holidays, and it's such a crowd pleaser. And what's great, it's super easy to make. So let's begin. Hey Simply Bakers, it's Lainey from Simply Bakings. Today I'm sharing with you a vegan pumpkin pie, which I promise you does not taste vegan. It's super duper easy. I know you guys will enjoy this recipe, so let's begin. So in a large bowl, add the sugar. I used organic cane sugar, which is vegan. Then I added the cinnamon, pumpkin pie spice, and salt. Next I added the cornstarch, which helps solidify the pumpkin spice since we're not using eggs. Then I added maple syrup. Next, add the dairy-free milk. I use vanilla soy milk, but feel free to use almond milk as long as it's vanilla flavored. And finally, the main ingredient, pumpkin puree. I use 1 can and I went ahead and added it to the bowl. And then you're going to take your handheld mixer and you're going to mix this until it is well combined. So I have a really cool idea. I think you guys will enjoy it too. Thanksgiving is coming up and Christmas. I want to know if you want me to veganize any desserts that are usually common for Thanksgiving or Christmas, like pumpkin spice cookies, but veganize it. Let me know in the comments. I would love to know if you guys are interested in this. So let's get back to the recipe. This is how the pumpkin batter should look like when you're done. You're going to set this aside. So if you guys didn't buy the pre-made pie crust, you can do what I did, which was just purchase the just add water version. And I purchased the vegan pie crust. Just visit your local health food store and they should have it. If not, I do have a homemade version, which I will link in the description box. So just add the cold water and then I mixed it and eventually used my hands to finish mixing. And then I just took the dough, placed it in between the parchment paper, because I found that it was easier for me to roll it out that way, and then I transferred the pie crust into the pie pan. So I did a super duper easy decoration, which was just put my thumb on the edge, and if I messed up I just pinched it a little bit like what I'm doing now, and then I continued using my thumb to make the edges of the pie crust. Next, poke the pie crust with a fork, and then go ahead and add the pumpkin batter. So I just evened it out using a spatula, and then I had a little bit extra pie crust that I saved specifically to make a centerpiece for the pie. Perfect, it's done, and now what I'm gonna do is pop it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour. So allow the pie to cool completely, and I promise you guys this does not taste like it's vegan. You can taste a hint of the maple syrup that we put in, but other than that, I'm an avid pie eater or pumpkin pie eater and I couldn't tell a difference. Hey guys, it's Lainey. Welcome back to Simply Bakings. Today I am going to be sharing with you a delicious no-bake strawberry banana pie. So let's begin. So first of all, grab your Oreo pre-made pie and you're going to place the bananas on the bottom layer. I decided to make 2 layers because I really love bananas, but it's up to you. And then you're going to set this aside. Next, in a large bowl, you're going to add the milk and the instant jello pudding, and you're going to mix it until it thickens. So once it thickens, you're going to add the whipped topping and you're going to mix that in, then add the chopped strawberries. So once you're done mixing, you're going to add the batter into the pie, and you're going to freeze it for at least 2 to 3 hours, or best overnight. And once it's frozen, you're going to add the whipped topping onto the top, or you can just decorate it however you please. And guys, this was amazing, especially on those hot days. Everybody that I shared this with loved it and asked for the recipe. So guys, let me know in the comments what kind of video you want to see next. Hi guys, it's Lainey and welcome back to Simply Bakings. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a delicious no-bake recipe, dark chocolate pie. Let's begin! First, you will need one ready-made graham cracker crust, but if you want it homemade, I will list a video in the description box. Chocolate chips, heavy cream, cream cheese softened, powdered sugar, and Cool Whip, which is also a whipped topping. So this part is pretty easy. All you have to do is add the powdered sugar and the cream cheese, and you're going to mix it until it is well combined. And then in another bowl, you're going to put the baking chips and the heavy cream together, and you're going to warm it in the microwave for about 45 to 60 seconds, and then add it to the mixture. Also, you want to reserve some of the chocolate mixture to drizzle on top of the pie, and then continue mixing until everything is well combined. So then grab your pie crust and you're going to add the chocolate mixture. And you're going to spread it out. Once you're done, drizzle some of the chocolate on top. Next, you're going to place this in the refrigerator overnight, or if you want to eat it immediately, you're going to need to put it in the freezer for about 1 or 2 hours so it could harden a little bit. And that's it. Guys, this is so delicious. I love this pie. It's for the chocolate lovers, and that is me. I appreciate each and every one of you and all the kind comments you have been sending me. I love you all, and I will see you on my next upload. Happy baking! Hello guys, it's Lainey, and today I will be sharing with you a really quick and easy, delicious no-bake pie. Let's begin! So you're going to need a graham cracker crust. You can actually purchase the pre-made one, or you can make a homemade one. Grab some Oreos, and then you're going to place it on the bottom of the pie pan. Once you've covered the bottom of the pie pan with Oreos, you're going to set this aside, and in a large bowl, add cream cheese, which is softened, some peanut butter, and you're going to take your handheld mixer and you're going to mix it until it is well combined. And if you guys haven't subscribed already, please do so you can get all of my latest recipes. Then grab your sifted powdered sugar and add it to the bowl. Then continue mixing until the powdered sugar and the peanut butter and cream cheese are mixed in very well. And once everything is mixed in, you're going to add the whipped topping into the bowl. And you're going to continue mixing until it is a nice, beautiful color of peanut butter. So then I took my pie crust and then I drizzled some chocolate syrup. And then I grabbed the pie filling and filled it into the pie, and then took my spatula and spread it all around. So I chilled it in the freezer for about an hour, and then I took it back out and it hardened a bit, but if you want it to have more of an ice cream texture, you're going to leave it in the freezer overnight. And to give it more of a festive look, I added some sprinkles because usually sprinkles make everything better. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is such a great recipe to eat. Happy baking! Today, I will be sharing with you how to make apple pie cookies. So let's begin. You will need 2 pie crusts, caramel sauce, apple pie filling, a cookie cutter, pizza cutter, and a spoon. Also, if you want to make the pie crust and the caramel sauce from scratch, I do have recipes and I will link them in the description box. So I actually bought my pie crust pre-made, and I don't like using this type of pie crust because it was so crumbly. Homemade is so much better. So once I finished cutting the other apple pie crust, I set that aside and took my caramel sauce and I spread it out onto the second pie crust. After I finished doing that, I added the apple pie filling, which I had sliced into cubes, and I spread it all around to cover the apple pie. And all the exact measurements will be linked in the description box. Now it's time to cover the apple pie. So this part is pretty easy. All you have to do is put the slices of the crust onto the pie. After you do that, you're just going to take every other and pull it down halfway. Grab another piece and you're going to place it on top and pull back the pie crust dough. So you're going to continue doing this until the whole pie is covered. This recipe was actually my first time using frozen pre-made pie dough, and now I'm not a big fan just because it was so delicate. It broke so easily. If you're going to be handling your pie just like what I'm doing here, it's better to make it from scratch, and I do have a recipe, so it will be linked in the description box. And once you're all finished, you're going to grab your cookie cutter and you're just going to cut the pieces. So I pressed down and I pulled away from the pie. And the little pie cookie did stay together. Bake the apple pie cookies at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Allow it to cool down for about 5 minutes, and then this part is optional. I added some butter on top, and then I sprinkled some brown sugar. These apple pie cookies were so good, guys. My family ate them all in one sitting. I love these. These are great to make during the holidays. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hey guys, it's Lainey from Simply Bakings. Today I'm going to share with you another no-bake recipe, Nutella pie. Let's begin. So in your mixing bowl, go ahead and add the cream cheese, and you're going to mix it until it is light and fluffy. And while it's still mixing, go ahead and add the sugar. So once that's nice and creamy, go ahead and add the vanilla extract. Then add your hazelnut spread, or you can use Nutella. And then you're going to mix it until everything is mixed in very well. Then grab your pre-made graham cracker crust, or you can make your own, and you're just going to pour everything into the pie crust. Then you're going to pop it in the freezer, best overnight, or you can leave it there for a couple of hours if you just can't wait to eat it. And believe it or not, that is it. This is such an easy, quick, and simple recipe anybody can make. It's actually foolproof. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you make this. I would love to see pictures. Also, let me know in the comments, what is your favorite no-bake pie? I would love to know. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make Buko pie, which is also known as coconut pie. Let's begin. The ingredients you will need are the meat of the coconut. If you're going to purchase the frozen coconut or canned coconut, make sure you only use the meat. Don't use the juice or the water of the coconut. Sweetened condensed milk, sugar, evaporated milk, 4 eggs, and a pie crust recipe. So this part is really easy. All you need to do is grab a bowl. Then you're going to add the eggs. Then you're going to add the 2 cans of evaporated milk. Then you're going to add the sweetened condensed milk. Then you're going to add the sugar. Next, you're going to add the coconut meat. Make sure it's the coconut meat, not the juice or the water. So after you add everything in, you're going to mix everything well. Then you're going to grab your pie crust that you already made, or you can use a pre-made one. Then add it to the pie crust. Then I grab the other half of the pie crust and put it on top. Oh, and you want to make sure you don't fill the filling all the way to the top because it might spill over. Mine did a little bit. And then if you would like, you can fix the crust of the pie. You can decorate it. I just cut it along the edge of the plate. But you can decorate it however you like. And then what I did was make a cross in the center. And that's it, guys. Then you're going to place it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 minutes, which is 1 hour. After it's finished, you want to let the pie sit for at least an hour or best overnight in the refrigerator. But I decided to cut it to show you guys how it would look like. Hey guys, do you have an Instagram account? I do. Let's be friends. I post daily of the food I bake, cook, and when I'm filming. Or if you have a Facebook, let's be friends as well. Hope to see you guys there. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the recipes, and if you do, please don't forget to like or comment below what your favorite pie recipe is. And if I haven't made it, I would love to make it for you guys. Also, this video is in partnership with Thrive Markets. They will be giving you 30% off on your very first order plus a free gift. So all of the links will be in the description below. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.